Okay, hello everybody. Today you're joining me, Richard, with my cat, Jerry, who is extremely vocal and he will not be quiet. Um, so I've had to bring him in here for the duration of the video because my girlfriend is not happy with you. Hey, so he's probably going to crawl on the desk and interfere. But first things first. I just want to start off by saying, we put this game on IndieDB as a proof of concept really, and to see if we thought it would be a good idea. I wanted to see if people would like it, because what we've learned from development now is that, or what I've learned in particular, is that you can spend a very long time on an idea, and sometimes that idea isn't as good as you think it is. So my first thing to do now is basically to be like, right, let's give this to people and see what they think, see if they like the idea, and if they do, then we'll continue. And wow, I thought we'd put this on IndieDB and it would probably be, um, 200 to 300 was my guess, and I would have been happy with that, and then we'd try and work it up to the top 100 or top 50 over time. To get the amount of support we've had, to go up to number 2, like only for a brief time, sure, but we were average number 3 for ages, and then we're number 2 for a while. Like, wow, the support already for this game is mind-blowing. The amount of people that have signed up, people telling me that they want to buy it now, they want to play it now, people joining Discord. We've got 40 members in the Discord already, like it's only been going a week, and for a game that's basically still on the blackboard, like I think that is really good. Um, and yeah, I don't think it could have gone any better for an IndieDB launch. So um, thank you so much for your support already, because that is just crazy, and telling us how much you want it, and even coming onto Discord giving us advice. Really cool stuff. So we know for sure we've got a solid concept here, really good idea, and we're going to continue making it, and we're making it full time. Like every working day in the week, we're working on it 9 hours. So things are going quite fast. So over the next over the next 10 minutes or so, I'm just going to go over version 5. And hopefully my PC doesn't crash, because my PC has got some kind of demon in it at the moment and decides to just keep blue screening. I've already had an epic fail because I recorded this video once and realized that it was only recording for 5 minutes. So I was speaking for 10 minutes and nothing was happening. So that sucked big time. So this is the second version. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the first level that we want to basically put into the game. We've got new conveyor belts that look a lot better. I need to remove this line. We'll show you it in game in a minute. I've been working on the lighting for the last couple of days, really just trying to get the most out of the engine. And so far, we have had some brilliant results. Like, some of this stuff looks amazing. Coming from Substance Painter, doing everything PBR, then pulling it in here and doing the lighting correctly on all the models. Wow, like the results we're getting for such little work, to be honest, is just is really quite surprising. And hats off to Substance, hats off to Unreal. Everything you see here, by the way, was all made in Blender. So if anyone's wondering about that, that's where I make all of my 3D models, do all of my 3D work. Sorry, cat's on the desk now. Yeah, so that's what I use for 3D work. So far, Blender's been great. Like, it takes a while to learn, but once you learn how to do it, it's good stuff. But yeah, so really, we've got a full working production line now. That's all been programmed and done, and we've got all your materials and stuff stacking in the racks. So like, this is copper, brass. So eventually, when you're going to be making bullets, you're going to be punching the bullets with a punching machine out of here, and like getting the original like kind of molding for the bullets. The brass you can like melt down and then put on the tips of the bullets and stuff. That's what's going to be in the game. So what we've got here is just some items as well I thought I'd put in and show you. We've got some cool Kevlar vests going, we've got the boots, we've got shells, we've got the night vision goggles. So we've got a lot of assets done already, and we think it looks really cool. I spend a long time on these, like nearly a whole day just doing one item really, just, well, not the shells and stuff, but stuff like the Kevlar, really super detailed. You'll be viewing it from here, but I still think we're going to let you zoom in quite a bit. so you can see like all the detail we put in. We've got rubber as well, we've got the rubber material. So that's just a few items. We've got way more than that, and I'll show you in game in a second. Um, but yeah, so this is it. This is our first like real lighting and graphics kind of like concentration. So we've just spent the last 48 hours on that. Really looks pretty nice. We put a cool little feature in to change a belt color as well, but we might restrict it to a certain color palette because it gets a bit crazy when you make them bright pink and stuff. I think that would detract from the game. So we might give you a certain amount of colors, but got a nice little lens flare there as well. But yeah, so we might give you certain colors, but not like, you know, all the colors in the world, because it's just going to get... I want it to be quite a serious game, so having that is not going to be a very good vibe. There's a few machines here that I'm still implementing. I think this will be... I think if I pull this out, let's have a look at it. So I want this to kind of be the machine you put the metal in. We can kind of grab some here. And let's just ping this over. So I kind of want this to... You will load the metal in here, or rotate. Just put the old snappy on quickly. 90. So yeah, you put the metal on in here. This will clink in sort of thing, and then it will kind of like unravel itself. It'll unwind itself out of the hole. So it just sits in there nicely. We're not going to really do loads of detail inside because obviously you're going to be seeing it from quite far away. And I think it's more about the gameplay at this point. That's what we want to get nailed down really. So it'll unravel and it'll come out of this hole, and then it'll go through like a punching machine that will punch bullets out, and there'll be a whole new line for that, which we're working on at the moment. This is a forging machine where you'll just... it depends really on what feedback we get, because I don't want it to be too... maybe we'll do it so if you want to at the beginning, you can drag and drop the metal into the forger, for example, and then it will melt down into whatever you want. And so you plonk that in there, and it will do its melting business. But then when it gets more management heavy, we're just going to set it to like auto, because obviously you're going to have way more than just this line. Like this is just factory one. I've kind of made it like untidy, so we can teach the player like how to remove these things. We're currently implementing like the hoover, so it's like a radius thing where you can just hoover items up and it just cleans it. So if one of the belts malfunctions and items go everywhere, you can kind of just... because it's physically based. So if they what we kind of want is if they break down, the items might fall off, or so you can clean that up. I'm currently implementing a thing called line management, which is like a load of little computers here that I'm still modeling, and you can click on that, and then you can control the whole line. So you can pause it, you can clear the line to take all the materials off of it and put them back into your resource, like hub. Oh, that's my cat Jerry. He likes that idea. One second, go on mate. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. We're going to make the line easy to manage, and really that's about it for this at the moment. I put these missiles in. I made these ages ago, and just put them in here. We do want to do stuff like this, but for early access, I think maybe we won't do it. I think we're just going to focus on the soldier stuff. So we're going to go boots, weapons, like helmets, all of that kind of stuff, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get it out to you in a reasonable amount of time. We want people to start playing it as soon as possible and giving us feedback, but this is something that will come down the line along with loads of other cool stuff. So I'm just going to reset the capture on this video just in case I'm running out of time. 1 second, I'll be back with you in 2 seconds. Okay guys and girls, so I've moved over to the new level, the more functional level. This is the 4th time I've just tried to record this video because I was just getting some crazy screen flicker, and oh my god, it's so annoying. But I think I might have resolved it now, so we're going to go for a full recording again and see what happens. So anyway, we're on the functional level, and basically this is the one that works. It's got the old belts in because the other ones aren't scripted yet, but it's this one is the one that actually functions and works and is programmed. So this is what the game is going to play like for the first bout anyway that we've been messing around with. So I'm going to go in game and hopefully I'm going to press play but then move the screen over because it's causing a flickering issue. So right, so now we're in game, and I'll show you a little bit about the working UI we have. We've got your maintenance here, status, utilities we put in as well. All of these numbers will be changed because this is just a random generator at the moment. We just want to make sure it works. So we can switch them on. We can choose, we want to put the fabric in there, and we want to get plastic out of that one. So then it starts coming down the belt now. We go get fabric glove on that one and turn it on. Oh, and we get plastic chunk on that one. So now that's outputting the glove and the plastic, and then the merging machine puts it together. This then goes through here and goes into the boxer. It boxes it up, and on 20 it will spit it out. So we got some nice gameplay now, and things are working, which is really cool. And then after the box slides down here, it will go onto your racks. I think, by the way, we have the racks stacking up now. Yeah, sweet. So that's pretty cool. You can stack these up now. So we're really happy with that. Like I say, we got the cool arrow thing that you know, shows you where you can place stuff, which is wicked. And if you want, you can just dispense some more stuff. You know, so everything's totally. You can just build a whole new line now if you want to. Everything's all good. Like I say, it's physically based, so it's getting dragged and pulled. It's not like being told it has to go here. We are using like physical drags and physical pulls to do all these things. So I think it'll make some really interesting gameplay down the line. But yeah, we're going to be putting like a cookbook up here next to the market now, because it's going to get a bit more complex. And oh, there's a box. There we go. It's come out of the book machine, then onto the rack. Yeah, we're going to put a cookbook up here. So when you unlock a belt or unlock a device, like it tells you how to make it or how to put it with stuff. Lol, look at that. Yeah, and that I think that'll be really good. And that's really it for this version. I did go into it a bit more in depth, but I can't do this 4 times. It's killing me. We're just implementing the research and the market now. We're on version 0.0.0.05, and basically that is it. Thank you for the support so far. It's been pretty crazy. Like, we never expected it to be this popular. Like I say, we've already had people wanting to buy it. We've already had people, like 40 people in the Discord straight away, 1 week. Absolutely amazing results. So we're going to keep you guys updated, and we'd really appreciate your continued support. We want to make this a successful launch, and we know this game's got loads of potential. We are coming up with ideas every day, like so far away from this whole line thing. Like, we want to make this like a crazy good game. So we really appreciate your support. Come and join us on Discord, because we're going to be getting an alpha ready for that for the game to go out on relatively soon. I can't say when, but you know, it's definitely, it's the, you know, we're getting there. So so yeah, like come and join us on Discord. I'll leave all the links if you're watching this on YouTube. I'll leave it below on the YouTube channel, or it'll be somewhere in the IndieDB article. And basically that is about it at the moment. So have a good one, and I'll see you on version 6 or 7. I don't know, depending on how far we get, with another update. See you soon.